Hello and welcome to Instablogs Global Report. This is Vikmani with fresh updates and more citizen voices from all over the world. Stories for the day are: Fethullah Masood accepts responsibility for attacks on Manawan Police Academy in Lahore. United Nations Court asks Lebanon to hand over Rafiq Hariri assassination case. Neo-colonial agricultural system gains hold within Africa. And slumdog millionaire singer decries Tamil genocide in Sri Lanka. The chief of Tehreek-e-Taliban, Fethullah Masood, has not only accepted the responsibility for Lahore attacks in a police training academy, but also threatened similar attacks within the country and later in the United States as a reaction to the US drone attacks in Pakistan's tribal belt. Karim Khan thinks that the government must initiate military action against Masood.
This is Karim Khan, citizen journalist on Instablogs from Pakistan. Fethullah Masood has accepted the responsibility for the Lahore attacks on the police training academy. However, he has denied any role in the suicide attacks on mosques, such as the one that obliterated the Friday prayers congregation in Jem Road. After Masood's threat of more attacks in the near future in Pakistan, political analysts view the situation as a call for military action against Masood. Interior Minister Mr. Rahman Malik has called the incident as an attack on Pakistan and suggested that the government should take action against Masood. Meanwhile, the authorities investigating the Lahore attacks on the police training academy have revealed that the attack had much in common with that launched on the Sri Lankan cricket team on 3rd March 2009 in Lahore. According to the Middle East news website Me Transparent, a close connection is suspected between terrorists in Punjab and those in South Waziristan.
The International Criminal Court in Hague has asked the Lebanese authorities to hand over documents relating to the murder of former Prime Minister Rafiq Hariri. Many within Lebanon suspect Syrian hand in the assassination of the former leader. Tijawad Abu Zurek has more on the story from Jordan.
This is Wahid Abu Zurek, reporting for the Instablogs from Jordan. A UN tribunal requested Lebanon to send in the case related to the assassination of former Prime Minister Rafiq Hariri, along with a list of names of those detained as suspects related to the assassination. After Hariri's assassination, 4 Lebanese generals, including the former head of the Presidential Guard, were arrested as suspects. 3 civilians were also arrested for holding back information which were related to the case, but were released later on bail. The court asked Lebanon to send in all details about the case as soon as possible, as well as keep detainees held until a decision is made regarding whether they are to be sent to the UN court.
In the latest trend, rich countries from Asia and Middle East, faced with growing populations and dwindling arable land, are outsourcing their food production to poor and food-insecure countries. Hariris reacts to the Kenyan government's decision of leasing more than 100,000 acres of prime land in Tana Delta to Qatar.
This is Rose Ngoi, a citizen journalist from Kenya, reporting on Instablogs. This new wave of invasion is targeting some of the most fertile lands in Africa in a manner reminiscent of the scramble for Africa in the 19th century. We are facing the beginning of a modern agro-imperialism, this time coming from the east. In the case of Kenya, the area around Tana Delta, which the government seeks to lease to the Qataris, is of immense strategic value. It is fertile, has fresh water, and more importantly, is located in a region that has the highest potential oil and gas deposits in the country, as well as other mineral deposits. This might be just the beginning of a long-term plan by the Arab state to control a key region and the gateway of our country, and this is the greatest mistake the Kenyan government could make.
British rapper and Osaya singer of the slumdog millionaire fame, Natangi Maya Arul Pragatham, who is of heirloom origin, has criticized the Sri Lankan government for meting out inhuman treatment to Sri Lankan Tamils. TJ Vignesh tries to refute the singer's claim.
This is Vignesh, citizen journalist reporting from Sri Lanka on Instablogs. It is very easy for the British rapper and Osaya singer of the slumdog millionaire fame, Natangi Maya Arul Pragatham, to talk of genocide and highlight animal-like inhuman treatment meted out to Tamils in Sri Lanka from the safe haven of her home in England. The singer has conveniently forgotten the killings of innocent Sri Lankan civilians by the Tamil militants all these years to raise the question of Tamil rights in the face of Sri Lankan assault. It's true that there have been human rights violations, but then the Sri Lankan government is doing its best to address the situation and these people's lives in the north by ensuring necessary aid supplies. It must not be forgotten that majority of Tamil refugees have been held hostage by the rebels in the north as a shield against military attacks. High time the world stops complaining about Sri Lankan war. We know how to treat our countrymen, Tamil or Sinhalese.
If you want your voice to be heard by millions, let Instablogs be your choice. You can contact us at cj@instablogs.com. That's all for today's show. We'll be back with fresh updates and more citizen voices. Till then, it's goodbye from the entire team of Global Report.